Wind energy is getting bigger every year, and that is based on the global concern for carbon levels, the issues that we have with coal. Wind happens. Wind is a wonderful fact of nature, and it's an easy resource to capture. It's non-invasive, allows us to produce power with no effort of our own. Wind is a very good thing.
Well, the big aspect of the wind technology is it's a very new industry. It's just started. In the last 5 to 7 years, it has grown exponentially. There are wind farms now where there have never been wind farms. States have demanded that a certain percentage of their energy is now going to come from renewable energy. We are becoming more and more aware of where we have to get our energy from. And all indicators are as this is one of the fastest growing trades in the U.S. just because of the amount of wind energy that is being produced and is going to be produced in the future.
The first time I climbed tower was adrenaline rush. It was crazy. You know, it's 300 feet up in the air. What are you, like, how am I supposed to climb this? How am I going to climb this? So I absolutely love my job. I couldn't be happier. And I'm not stuck inside in a factory. I am out enjoying the outdoors. I mean, granted, we are inside the tower, but 300 feet up in the air, poke my head out, like, I can see hundreds of miles on a very clear day. I mean, there's been times I've been up in the clouds because they're so low, and I'm like, oh, hey, you know? So, I mean, it's awesome to be part of the environment and doing, like, taking the environment, like, what nature has made, and I make it into something bigger, better, powerful. So that's exciting.
Because of the advent and the growth of the wind industry, Herzing has decided to take some of the programs that we currently have and apply those directly to the wind energy technology program. One of the aspects, especially in this type of a field, is you have to have the technical background. You have to learn the names, you have to learn the definitions, and you have to learn some of the basic math to understand the concepts. What we will do is we will take you to the next step. We are going to have a 2-week boot camp at a national training center for a leading manufacturer of wind turbines where you will gain this practical experience. You will work on an actual wind turbine nacelle, but instead of being 250 feet, 300 feet off the ground, and in varying weather conditions, you will be working inside of a building so that we can do this training 365 days of the year.
Well, Herzing, with their time-proven program, gives you the base educational knowledge that you need. What we do is we apply that knowledge to the training aspect. How does it apply directly to a wind turbine? What do you see? What do you feel? What's the feedback the machine gives you, and what is your inputs into the machine? We can learn that online very well, but the application of it is something you actually have to touch, taste, and feel. And we're a wind turbine manufacturer. We have constant input from our safety team, our engineering team, so we know what's happening today, and we directly apply that to what you need.
The training center at Suzlon is a large building that has a full-size nacelle inside with other training aspects as well. Students can learn their ladder climbing, they can learn their different types of rescue, they can learn their assisted and unassisted rescue. They can also learn and apply the hydraulics and the PLCs. Because of the materials that you are dealing with, is you have to be very safety conscious, and Suzlon is very safety conscious in their training. They want to make sure that when you leave their hands-on training, that not only do you have the book knowledge of training, but you also have the hands-on practical training for safety. This is a very important field, again, not only for us as a people, but for the planet as a whole.
You know, a lot of people just don't understand the aspect of what the turbines do. So once they get that understanding, I think they're like, well, wow, this is something bigger, better for the future.
To see the people understand concepts coming together and knowing that they have a bright, productive future in an industry that's good for the globe, that's a wonderful thing.